some special reasons. Later this week we are going to talk about that. I will give you some information about the backgrounds, how it can be that this kind of trips can be offered for such reasonable prices, because it's winter time. When we started, it was October, beginning of October, and the summer season was still going on, and every place was busy. Unbelievable crowds in Lindos in those days. Hundreds of restaurants, shops, and it was really crowds of people, because Rhodes is one of the popular destinations in the Mediterranean for cruise ships. In the summertime it gets good. Yesterday there was a cruise ship when we arrived by catamaran from Marmaris, and it's now November, almost end of November, still cruise ships are coming. It's not rare that in the summertime there is 2, 3, 4 cruise ships at the port, and then of course it's crowds of people wherever you go, but especially Lindos, because this is one of the places which shows some ancient ruins. It is of course a beautiful village which gives the typical look like of a Greek village. You know, these white colored houses, what we all have in our minds if we think about Greece and its villages, its typical look like. And these captain houses which are at the foot of a hill, and on top of the hill is an ancient acropolis. So it's absolutely a beautiful place, a verse to visit. So we do it today. Actually, if you studied the program, we switched it from tomorrow to today. Nobody noticed about it, huh? Okay, that's a good group. Now, so, you know, my colleagues in the organization, in the office, they of course they look if there is, for example, they used to put the day 2 on day 1 in order to avoid the crowds. If they saw there is a cruise ship 2, 3 or more, then we switch normally and do Lindos on day 2. Today is day 2, right? Yesterday arrival, day 1. Day 2 is today. Normally in your program you see Rhodes Old Town, but we switched it to tomorrow. Doesn't matter, it's just the other order. Today we see Lindos, and the drive to Lindos will be approximately 1 hour. And as we have the best driver on the island, it will be a nice and comfortable ride. And on the way, Eleni is going to give us information, of course, about, as I said, the island, Greece in general, and certainly about Lindos. So before I take too long time of her time, I would like to hand over the microphone to Eleni.
Thank you very much, Volkan. So, nice song. Good morning, Kalimera. Did you sleep well? Yes. I think it's also Gomor, Gomorgen. Okay, I know Gomor and Volkrau. That's it. I will tell you tomorrow about Volkrau. Okay, so these are my words. Okay, so we are going now to Lindos, my village. We are going to visit my village. I am from Lindos. I will show you a map to have an idea about the island of Rhodes. Here I have the map of the island of Rhodes, and we are in this part. And thank you very much, Volkan. Every time he helps me, so perfect. So we are in this part, and we will go from this. For this reason, we will gonna turn here like this, and we will arrive here. Okay, it's in the middle of the island, let's say, Lindos. Okay. Yes, on the east coast, because if we continue from this way, is the western coast, and also the city of Ialsos, Camiros. I will tell you everything. The length of this island is approximately 89 kilometers, and the width is 38 kilometers. Okay, and we say that Rhodes has the shape of a dolphin. No, with a fantasy, we need wine, eh? After wine, everything is nice. So it's the dolphin of the sea. Thank you very much, Volkan. So, Rhodes, in Rhodes we have in total 140,000 citizens. If I speak fast, you have to tell me, okay? I will try to speak slowly. You understand English, all of you? Yes? Okay, perfect. So, we have 140,000 citizens and is the third largest island in population in Greece after Crete and Evia. And is the fourth largest island in size in Greece after Crete, Evia and Lesbos. So Crete is the biggest. Also Rhodes, in Rhodes we have the city which is located in the northern part of the island, and tomorrow we're gonna see the city of Rhodes and the medieval city. And we have 42 villages. The villages from the east and south coast of the island are big. From the other part, from the western part, next to, let's say, the mountain, the highest mountain of Rhodes, with the name Akaviros, which is located here. This is the highest mountain of Rhodes, 1,217 meters tall. Is here, so the villages from this part are smaller. For example, we have 400, 500 citizens. From here, we have the biggest villages, 10,000, 8,000 citizens. Thank you very much, Volker. Thanks God he has masters, so he can hold all my maps. Every time he holds my, yes, thanks God. So, about Rhodes, we say that Rhodes is the capital of Dodecanese. When I say Dodecanese, I mean 12 islands, because Dodeka in Greece is 12, Nis is Nisi. And I have another map, this I can hold it, so is this the map? Okay, we have with the white color here, Rhodes is the biggest and the other islands. Next to Rhodes is Simi, the island of Simi, the island of Halki, and from the other part, here is the island of Carpathos. So we have here Rhodes, the city with the same name, and here is Prasonisi. So I will tell you also about Prasonisi. When we say Prasonisi, we intend the Green Island, because it's a small piece of land which is connected with the island of Rhodes, and with another small, like a corridor piece of land. And when the weather is very, very windy, this corridor, it's covered. When the weather is not so windy, we can walk and to go to find Prasonisi, the Green Island. We don't have a settlement over there, no, only green. It is nice. And we say this phenomenon, Tombolo is the name. So, I told you that is the capital of Dodecanese, but the islands are not 12. They are 15. We tend the 12 more privileged islands. I will go from this part because my microphone